My dear masters of America and all over the globe, today we have chosen soulmate selection and spouse management. How many of you are interested? Raise your hands. Nice. We know soma mating and the soulmate. Usually we think that it is our better half. Soulmate can be anyone who can amplify, augment, and additional in our life journey so that we can have mind, body, and soul level easy, challenging, as well as more thrilling life. So everybody are interested to have soulmate in the life. Sometimes the soulmate may be the self. Why do we need the extra person or additional person? The advantage of having additional person is if 1 plus 1 is added to the another 1, it becomes 2. So to augment, to amplify, we need, that's why we have chosen the body. Even though we are consciousness, we have chosen the body to express ourselves. And various tools are there. If we have this understanding, yes, soulmate is also to express ourselves. Usually, the soulmate selection is attributed for having the life partner. Okay, there are so many youngsters here. I'll talk in terms of selecting the life partner as well as conversion of the existing person into the best half, not better half. So, first thing is, intuition is most important, or gut feeling. We can also call as deja vu. That means, yes, I am connected to this person. I know this person from ages, from many lives. This is the feeling usually we get when we see the soulmate. Why not with other people? Because the physical attraction or mental makeup, these are all the things governs in another person's, whereas in the soulmate, the gut feeling, intuitively. I'll also focus on how to develop this intuition by 7 methods. Today, if possible, 1 to 2 methods I'll share with you. And usually I do the future life progression. People, when they're in dilemma, chaos, they cannot judge. They cannot come to a conclusion that with whom I can have the beautiful journey. So future life progression will allow you to tap your subconscious mind so that you can see the probable future. Paragression, that is visiting our parallel selves, where the person is settled or growing abundantly or in tune with the life work and life purpose. Such parallel selves are visited. We can also retrieve that wisdom from parallel selves to present life. That is the beauty. Usually, we search for others' guidance. It may be guru, or through the books, or through the role models, or the mentors. But we realize that we are the true mentors of our lives. We are the deliberate, conscious co-creators of our life. So retrieving that wisdom is possible through paraggression. Paraggression will help you to hit the various possibilities and derive our own. We are not mimicking, we are not imitating, but we are synthesizing the best one in our lives. It's all possible. That's why in the spiritual science or in our ancient wisdom, it is beautifully said, search within, find the answer. The question consists of quest. It is not the doubt. You must have the questioning temper. Then definitely you will find the answer very near to the question. We can also derive the answer by probing into the question. The problem, what we say, probe so that you will get lump sums. This is problems. So first one is future life progression and paraggression. These will help you to understand the right company in our life. And the second thing is, we all know we have masculine energies as well as feminine energies. Everybody must master these two energies, Ardhanarishwara Tattva. Man has to understand the feminine energies properly. Usually we do initially with mother, later siblings, gradually whomever we come across in the teenage, and the life partner, gradually the daughter-in-law, and we can go further. If the man is not understood the femininity, the feminine energies, he becomes incomplete. So pampering our own energies is a very powerful tool to attract the soulmate. If we are not getting the life partner, the opposite, man has to pamper the feminine energies. Pampering is, you can also do with a pillow or a teddy bear. Spend time with your feminine energies. A man has to spend with the feminine energies. Initially feel the energies. We may not be knowing the anatomy of the energies, but when we are using our touch sensation with closed eyes, we can look into. We can also find where exactly is the problem. Majority of the time, the mind, the wavering mind, searches very differently. But here, specifically, we can understand where exactly is the issue. Is it my fault or the fault with the family members or something else? Usually we attribute, whenever the delay of meeting the life companion, we attribute it to the God or some previous life's karma. But you can directly go into that by just pampering your feminine energies, spending with it, breathing into it. We'll find the answer. Daily we can also do this one. When we do this, we can also attract the feminine beings who can be our mentors in our lives. It may be mother, or it may be friend, or it may be anybody else. So, first, making friendship with your counterpart energies. These are very, very essential in the life. If it is and third thing, most important, usually our lower energies and frequencies, vibes will hamper us to find the higher one. We usually choose as per our energies, as per our vibes. So, uplifting our vibes through meditation, through inner work, through conscious, connected, intuitive breathings, all will help us to tune to our higher vibes. This will totally shift our life too. We may start with finding the soulmate, but entire life, the sudden shift in our passion, sudden shift in our life, all will happen. That's why, as Chuangzu said, start with first step. Any greater activity can be achieved with the initial step. So today, the soulmate selection also will help us to understand the super consciousness totally. Whatever may be the desire, whatever may be our wish, definitely it will show the wonders. In the spiritual science, nothing is great, nothing is less. When we understand and tune by tuning to ourselves, we can make the small thing into superb thing. And fourth one, first one is by future life progression, and second one is by understanding and encountering our counterpart energies. Third one is raising our vibes. These are all like this. We have 11 methods of tuning ourselves to our soulmate consciousness. We all know dharmartha kama moksha. If all these domains are fulfilled, life becomes complete. Without this, life is very, very incomplete. At the end, we feel that we had to choose one more life. One day a lady came to me, "Sir, I thought of marrying the hero like Shobhan Babu, the handsome being. But I got villain like Mohan Babu in my life. Recently, I met a person. I want to be with him. My husband is 2 years younger to me, drunkard, tortures me every day. I have a son, but still I want to be with the newly met guy. This is the issue. She actually, she is CEO of 3-4 companies, but still she has the dilemma of choosing the life companion. So when I took her into the altered state of consciousness by conscious connected breaths, because she refused hypnosis. She had the issue with hypnosis. So I took her with the bridge techniques. I induced altered state of consciousness where she accessed her subconscious. She found the reasons for all her likings, all her refusals. She beautifully understood at the end of the session. She said, "Sir, I go with my husband. I came to know that the recently met person is my mentor in the previous lives. So I misunderstood it as love. Of course, the friendship will definitely help me in the dichotomous situations. If I won't accept my Mohan Babu-like, villain-like personality, I will get comedian Babu Mohan in the future life. I have seen with the future life progression how I transformed by changing my mental makeup very positively. So the so-called drunkard became divine, and I made my son married. I have very beautiful life. The so-called Shobhan Babu, like my newly met, the person was my guru in the previous life. That's why I have affinity towards him. So this is the life. Without companion, also will be very, very happy. But company matters. This is what Sajjana Sangatya, Acharya Sangatya, even Dhyana, company with ourselves, all will definitely impact. So it is a very, very simple subject. The soulmate selection is very, very simple subject. So all of you can practice these methods. And coming to the spouse management. Usually, we disagree with the spouse, especially with our diet, initially with the diet. What you can say if your spouse served you the unpalatable food, you can say, yesterday you did very well. It was very, very delicious. That means today you can improve. This sort of appreciation, indirect way of appreciating the thing will help them to know what is required for you. Usually we say the diet is not at all palatable, best. If you say, they will also scream and shout at you. So this is the best way of, and the second thing is, whatever we want to say, sandwich technique, that is very, very useful. Initially, appreciate. So that appreciation followed by whatever we want to say will have an impact. At the end, we have to use the appreciation or best things, positive things. This sandwich technique will convey the message. And second thing is, so with the spouse, most of the time we use verbal, but either visual or something written. Communication is also very, very, sometimes it helps a lot. Whenever we want to convey, we can also maintain a life journal, a diary or paper. On that we can write. So whenever they are in doubt, they can search. They can write it. They can also communicate with the written words. And third thing is, I'll tell my client experience. One day she came to me, sir, my husband is a liar. Always he cheats me. He comes late and says that he went to the hospital, given blood donation. That's why became late or some other reason. But actually, he went to the bar and totally drowned in the drink. So I said her, do this very, very simple method of solving your issue. She applied it and came after a week and said, sir, my husband is okay. My associate asked her, what exactly you implemented? She said, sir, my husband name is Krishna Reddy or Jack. So when he came late, I said, hey, Thompson, come quick, my husband will come. After opening the door, he got confused, went silently inside, and next day he started for who is that personality. After searching for 3 to 4 days, he found that wife made the joke, or he realized the importance of coming early and non-deceiving the spouse. And she thanked me for having this drastic change. We can also, with these small methods, how can we attain this? It's all because our raising of our energies and intuitively handling the things. All these things will help to manage the spouse effectively. We all, with our experience through group meditations, visualizing them in coordinates, in coordination. So we managed, we are all growing together for the highest purpose. Usually, most of the time, it is the life purpose. When it is known, we can tune to our life companions. We can also excuse, we can forgive. But this forgiveness must start with us. This also can be done either with a teddy bear or with a pillow. Holding it, say to yourself first initially, forgive yourself. Most of the conflicts are because of unrest within. So when you forgive yourself by holding a pillow or teddy bear, yes, I forgive myself. You can also write down what exactly has to be forgiven. And say to yourself, yes, I approve myself. This is what the acceptance, when we accept ourselves, everything will flow in a rhythm. So I accept myself totally. Whatever I am now, I accept it. Then the self-responsibility flows. Otherwise, always reaction. Majority of the time, we quarrel with the spouse for our inner, not able to understand our inner conflicts. When we understand, when there is fusion inside, the confusion we can wave off. The conflicts will automatically resolve by understanding the minutest. You can understand this if a pin is there under you, it will make you very, very uncomfortable. The uncomfortability in communication or living life can be erased by simple removing of this object which is causing pain to you. And most of the time, it is the anger towards our own self, our own, the partner. So will cause a lot of disturbance in our life. In the spouse management, the anger can be converted into the love. How can we convert? Again, you can have a beautiful transformation by doing this very simple technique. Take a pillow and you want to beat. Usually we quarrel. We use the opposite negative words and we have bad communication. And we tease the spouse by words, by action, indifferent action. Here we can beat. No need to beat physically. Mentally, whatever we want to do, we can also do. Here, when we start beating the pillow, think of your spouse or think of your enemy, which is causing the anger very frequently. When you beat, where exactly you want to beat, also identify. Whatever the anger stored in us, it will reflect, it will cause the bad impact on our life too. So, where exactly we are beating also identify. And when we are beating, initially there won't be a reason for beating your person. But when we are beating, gradually it will turn into beating yourself. Initially they may be enemy, but it turns. And you will understand that you have anger towards your own, the life encounters. It may be your college life or childhood life, even in the mother womb. We succumb the negative feelings of the mother too. Negative environment where the initial upbringing. So you all will come to your mind. You'll be beating continuously. Suddenly it will turn into absolute silence. After 15 to 20 minutes or half an hour, it will turn into absolute joy, absolute bliss. Then the love flows. Initially, you might have started with all the anger, but it turns into the bliss. Bliss encompasses all the positive aspects of the life. This is the way, this so-called the anger, the negative emotion which we encounter in dealing with the spouse or the family members, this can be transformed. And when we practice these simple methods, definitely it will help us to make our life companion as soulmate, where dharma, artha, kama, moksha, all will be fulfilled. And today I want to do a simple session of future life progression. All of you keep your hands like this. 4 times short breaths. And 5th one is long breath. Let us do for 2 to 3 minutes. With closed eyes, having smile on the face, no income tax paying face. 4 times short breaths, 5th long breaths. Repeat these cycles 4-1 for 9 times. 4 times short breaths, 5th long breaths. The long breaths are helping you to have long, effective life. Four is to one breathing. Yes, 7 cycles completed and final 2 cycles. Yes, very good. Now you can take 9 long breaths continuously. Nine long breaths. Very nice. Now slow breathings. Normal, natural, easy, soft breath observation for 30 seconds. Whole body becoming very, very light, energetic, with amplified energies, vibes. Now, visualize a beautiful garden where there are beautiful flowers. Touch the flowers. You are relaxing in that beautiful garden. Cool breeze is touching you. Feel the chirping of birds. Water in ponds and fountains. Move on. You are crossing a bridge. I count 1 to 5. You are crossing the bridge. By the count of 5, you will cross the bridge. You are going to feel your future. The best future possible. 1. As you are crossing the bridge, the cool breeze touching you. Chirping of birds are helping you to go into deeper and deeper relaxation. Yes, 3. You are 10 times better than now. You are going to feel it by the time you cross the bridge. 4. Yes, you are there. You have crossed the bridge. You are 10 times better than now. Feel the footwear, dress color. Look into your eyes. You are 10 times better than now. Feel the people around. All of them are congratulating you, thanking you for all your services. Feel it. The energy, the passion towards life. You can feel. Feel the dress. Feel the atmosphere where you are. You are 10 times more powerful. Now, go ahead. Where you are totally settled. As I count 1 to 3, you can feel yourself. You are totally settled. 1, 2. You are on the stage. Look into the audience. You are sharing the success of you. How you got settled. Where you are settled. The family. All members are with you. Feel it. how you have accomplished your life. You are able to communicate. All are applauding you, appreciating you. Feel that energy. Take all that energy of success and happiness, bring into this body from the top of your head, initially filling your forehead, head, whole body, all that future energies into every cell of you from head to toe. Every cell is glowing. Every cell with heightened energies, hope, confidence is flowing into every cell of you with wonderful harmony, head to toe, nakashika paryantam. Make a fist. Make a fist. All these energies will be with you every time. Whenever you want, you can make the fist. Slowly release the fist and again make the fist. Yes, energies are flowing. And slowly, slowly keep palms over your eyes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly, slowly open your eyes. Yes. How many of you like this? And the so-called negative emotions or negative energies which are hampering in our life, it can be tackled with this beautiful technique of candle. If you observe the candle, you can write in the comment box about the session. And if you see here, the light of the candle, it consists of 4 colors. The basic blue color, which is at the base, that is our focus. Whatever you want to release, the negative thoughts about the spouse, we can blow into the blue color. Yes, she always tortures, or he won't, he's a liar. Whatever the thought you have towards your spouse, which you want to transform, you can blow out. Fire has the ability to burn not only the paper, but also the person. You can gradually blow into that blue color. The beauty of doing this for 10 to 15 minutes will help you to understand what thought you are carrying. Fire, even though it stands for the transformative tool, but here you can also understand what exactly you are holding. So gradually you will find the answers. The positive transformation of your negative thoughts will happen this. At the end, you will dance like anything. Yes, I found the answer. Eureka. So that transformation you can derive. The thoughts or insights you can derive from within with this simple technique. Whatever the negative emotion you are carrying towards your life companion, you can do this. We pray to the God or we wish, but here the fire will help us. That is the beauty of the fire element. It will give you answer. It will help you to find the problem, the priorities, and the transformation too we can experience. There is also one more technique, which is shamanic way of dealing the spouse. We know the pyramidal tracks in the brain crisscrosses at neck level. So, neck level in the sense at the junction of the skull and the cervical vertebrae. So here, anything, the movement which we do, this is initially release all your negative opinions and thoughts about the spouse by turning into towards the left side and bring all the positive feelings or positive situation you want in life. So bring it to the right. Left side, release all the negative energies, negative memories you carried about your spouse. This helps us to start the life very fresh. So do it like this. We'll come to know the priority. Most of the time, the change is not happening because of not having the clarity. Here you will understand what exactly is your priority. So release all your negative energies you carried. For example, you had a clash, quarrel with the spouse. You lost your self-esteem. Your ego was hurt. So release that and retrieve, get back the so-called your esteem and your self-respect while turning into the right side. While doing so, you will understand, you will balance. You will come to know what exactly you have to create in the life. Sometimes the so-called life is uncertain. But even then, you can also deal the uncertainty by unconditional way of looking at it. How can we look very unconditionally? When all the conditions, whatever we programmed, when they are redesigned, then we can look at life now as it is. By looking at the life, initially we can start with looking at the body. Usually we look at other bodies, but initially when we look at our body, so usually some trainers, they say mirror work, looking into your face and creating more smile, admiring yourself in the mirror work. But you can also do very directly with the body, like what we did in earlier meditation today, relaxing every part of the body. Here you can smile at every part of your body because smile is the best communication. The smile gradually turns into the bliss. So looking at the body with a smile, becoming aware of the body, because the so-called soulmate selection, everything is for the body accomplishment, body or physical level of the growth. Right body, right, the sound physical system has to be there to experience the soul magnanimity. So start with appreciating or admiring the body. If you do this, you can admire the spouse. No need for the words, but mere hug. You all know the 4 hugs will keep you healthy. 8 hugs per day will keep the family harmonious. 12 hugs will help us to have the so-called the cosmos or the world harmonious, happy, healthy, holistic. So it is embracing of yourself. The body will help. So daily pamper your body. Usually we take the massage from others, but you can also do massage to simple kiss to your body. kissing your body will help to boost the energies. In the meditation, we think that energy is coming from above, from the cosmos. Since you are consciousness, surplus of everything, you can derive from within. Some people derive from the heart, some people from below from the navel. All these things spreading all over. So this is the way how we love. Of course, love is the greatest. We expect it from our companions. But initially when we love our body, by looking at the thoughts, we can love our mind. Even though the existence of the mind is a paradox, still mind can be viewed. The distance between the thoughts, when it is viewed, then we can understand the impact of the space. In any relationship, we talk about the space. Yes, there must be space. This is like you cannot look your hand when it is above your eye, very close to you, but you can understand what is the hand from distance. So you have to have the space. This can be mastered. The space in relationships can be mastered by looking at the space between the two eyes. Looking with the semi-closed eyes, the space. When we focus, mind becomes still. We'll connect to the present moment. We'll connect to our inner. And the space between nose to navel. When we observe the breath till our navel, below navel, this space can also be mastered. Space in which we are, space around, when it is mastered, when it is observed, the space can be mastered. This space also will help us to attract the abundance, happy relationships, space with ourselves too. And the space can be breathed. We all know space is not an element. We only have 4 elements, but space is holding all the galaxies, including yourself. So breathing into the space element will help us to understand the space. If you go into the cell, we'll understand all the organelles, mitochondria, chromosomes, all are in that space. We'll find that space. If you derive that oneness with the space within, we can also attract everything into our space. That's why people say everything has fallen into my space. So in this way, the relationships, especially the spouse, can be managed. Most of the time we use verbal, but we can also written communication that helps. The emotions, when they are mastered, the so-called anger can be expressed more with a love. And everything has solution. So finding the solution by means of the candle way of blowing everything, the negativity, and turning into the positivity. With these simple methods of shamanic way of doing the things, nodding the head to the left and right, will create the neuronal change. The efficacy of a person, it may be in the relation or in the personal life, it is measured by the amplified connection of the neurons in the brain. They are dormant, but you can make them more connected. That will help us to get the solution. So, with all these things, usually I use 11 techniques of soulmate selection. Here, I use mainly the 5 elements, even in the soulmate selection. We usually get that signal from within. But this signal can be, inner signaling can be hastened, amplified with 5 elements. Because the first and foremost, which is connected our root chakra, majority of our selection or election is to fulfill our basic needs. You all know second level, that is water element, which is connected to our swadhisthana, where all our desires, all our gender needs, those are all localized in the swadhisthana. With the water element, we can also establish that flow-like. Usually we fight or flight, but here the flow-like communication, flow-like companionship, all can be retrieved. Initially it appears like gaining the things. Later we'll understand that wisdom is within. Only thing is we have to realign. And all the emotions with the fire. I did the short session. I have shown the short session, but we can do with the fire. The fire element will help us to establish the non-judgmental quality. Most of the relationships are because of wrong opinions, wrong judgments, wrong expectations, the comparisons. So these are all can be reconditioned very positively by doing the sessions with the fire element and working on our emotional chakra. And we all know the heart chakra, which is connected with the air element. Air percolates into wherever the space is there. So to have that harmony, we can work with the air element. The beauty is, while doing so, utilizing all the elements, we'll understand that enlightenment is within. It is not a state of acquirement. It is aligning. So, like that fifth element, and later on, we can also sixth and seventh element, going beyond the time, going beyond the mind. All these will help us to develop our intuition. And whomever we have in our life, we can understand the true purpose of alignment, true purpose of association. So, with all these things, today, I invite the people, invite our participants to pose some questions regarding that, so that I came on several TVs on relationships, how to have the solutions with the simple, scientific, spiritual scientific methods by which we can unleash, we can derive the solution. Yes. Divya. Over to Divya. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible. Sorry, I was on mute and talking. Yeah, thank you so much, sir. I was able to go to that future state. I was able to feel the energies, and then I was able to grab the energies in the fist. I think I'm going to use a technique. Wonderful, sir, wonderful technique. So, friends, anybody else also? Sir, you're on mute, sir.
Yeah. Now, is it okay?
Yeah. Yeah, it's okay now, sir. Yeah.
So,
So,
next
friends,
time, no, you
yes, sir.
no need to do total technique. Just make a fist.
Mm. Ah,
All that
okay, okay,
energies will
okay.
come. You will start.
Yes, sir.
The idea is to bring the future into the present moment.
Yes. So I have experienced something reverse, sir.
Ah,
I went to past and brought the past into present moment.
yeah, very nice. So, you connected with the energies. Most of the time, when I use these methods, people go into
Hmm.
LBL state. That is a life between life states.
Yes, yes,
Transpersonal
sir. Yes.
realms, Bordeaux realms. There they will
Yeah, yeah.
derive all the answers.
Okay,
Usually I
wonderful.
take the kids, I do some of the sessions on the kids. Kids will tell
Mm.
about the future of all other people. I'll give the demo when I
Ah,
come there.
okay, wonderful, sir, wonderful.
And if I do that, you will start speaking about other people. You can call it as
Mm.
face reading or mind reading.
Mm.
It's a very
Yeah, yeah,
simple.
yeah. Ah,
You,
okay,
we
okay.
all know that all these faculties are there. Only thing is we have to
Mm.
play here. Not
Yes, sir, yes.
again doing sadhana and acquisition. I think I won't believe in that because I think
Mm.
we are all in the final levels of life.
Yes, sir, yes.
Yes.
So be it,
So,
so be it.
yes, I always feel. So, you got a nice experience with the short session. Actually, my
Yes, sir.
purpose is to
Yeah,
give the
yeah,
demo of just a simple principle.
yeah, yeah. So,
Good.
any books to read about this bridge techniques, sir? Anything that we can learn ourselves, like self-healing techniques?
Sure, sure. I'll share with you. I think
Yeah.
usually I design according to the person.
Okay, okay. As per the
I
need. Okay.
design. That is my
Mm.
style. I always
Okay.
won't depend on very, very long techniques since I'm a surgeon. I always
Ah,
people very, very profound and simple, straight methods. If anybody asks,
wonderful.
sir, how can I? I may not be knowing now, but I'll derive the best of it.
Ah,
So
wonderful,
I
sir.
won't
Wonderful.
believe in same technique for everyone.
Mm, mm.
Sure, definitely I'll share some of the because you are a very great influencer. Definitely I'll share.
Thank you,
What
sir.
about other
Thank you so
people?
much. Yeah. So, anybody has any questions or anything to share, friends? This is the time, and we can't get Sarah all the time, so he's busy. So when he's with us, please utilize the time and ask some questions. Any deeper questions are also welcome.
Yesterday we thought of doing on health healing,
Yes, sir.
and
Yeah.
tomorrow on money and abundance. But today we have chosen this, and after Valentine's Day we'll do because so many programs are there on Valentine's Day. So many
Yes.
Valentines all
Yes, sir.
around us. So I don't want to disturb you.
Yes, sir, definitely. So we're
Yes.
also planning some Shivaratri meditation, sir, and also some 18 days beginners program just to
Uh,
introduce meditation. So after that, we'll come back, sir. We'll do more of this advanced technique. We'll get more audience, sir.
Next question.
Yes. Any questions? Anybody? I saw something in the chat. Let me see, sir. Okay.
You can shoot on behalf of them too. This technique actually, this shamanic way of nodding the head will give you
Mm.
wonderful results. I
Okay.
carried
Okay.
some of the feelings more than 10 years. But when I did,
Mm.
instantaneous healing happened. Instantaneous
Mm.
transformation.
Okay.
The
Okay.
candle way of blowing into that blue light.
Blue light. Yes.
Actually, this all the fears, it can be
Mm.
resolved. Fears about
Yeah.
marriage, fears about
Yeah.
union, fears about majority of the people, that fragility, all will go.
Mm.
What I want is this soulmate selection session will help us to attract the best life partner. It has to be given to the all the youngsters would be married people.
Youngsters. Yes. Yeah. 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 Sir, one question, sir.
Yes,
So I came across a lady who is doing good for her own life, but she's worried about the husband's health.
yes,
Husband is not doing well. He has some blood pressure issues or the diabetes. She over worries about him, sir.
yes.
Yeah,
Taking the
he,
pillow, first thing is
he
write down,
uh,
ask her to write down what
mm,
exactly, if
mm,
he has good health, what are all
mm,
the things they are going to do.
mm,
It
okay.
is not that she want good health of her husband. No, let
Mm,
her write down what they are
mm,
going to do with the good health.
okay. Mm,
So if they write the total picture, that's why it is said, begin with the end.
okay. Mm,
So, and daily wish,
mm,
don't wish to happen, but here you wish the husband, yes, you are going to have the good health. We are going to
mm,
do together. There may be distance between your
mm,
spouse and now. Even though it
mm.
is 24 hours, in 24 hours, we may not stay not more than 2 or 3 hours with the
Yes,
life
sir.
partner. But here you
Mm,
are very, very close. You are
mm,
one.
mm, mm.
Now you wish.
Okay.
Definitely your counterpart is there. Your feminine energies are there in the husband. It will touch. We all know
Ah,
the feminine energies are more balanced than the masculine energies, more
yes, sir,
harmonious.
definitely.
It will
Yes, sir.
directly impact. And whatever,
Mm,
whatever the food or coffee,
mm,
whatever beverages you are serving, it will
mm-hmm.
automatically give that boosting energy for the health.
Okay, okay.
No need to
Ah,
rethink that this coffee will or this food will do the best for the spouse. This
mm,
simple technique will give that energy. All the
okay.
actions, all will be reflected.
Wonderful, sir. Wonderful.
And
Yes, sir.
second thing is this
So,
gratitude lotus, wherein
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
initially by folding these hands like this and
mm-hmm,
open the eyes. For example, husband is there.
mm-hmm,
Yes, usually we curse or will always have the negative opinion, negative. We always see the negative shades. But here, see
mm,
the positive sides. Yes, husband is, of course, not looking good, but he is very, very lovable. He always
mm,
brings at least 10% of the salary to me. So I have
mm,
good. So all the positive aspects of the spouse, you think, and open it gradually one by one. And whatever we want from the husband, bring it
mm.
here. Yes, it is coming to me one by one.
Okay.
So stay in that. This simple act in your meditation, you express the gratitude to the parent and also universe masters. But here you do it here only.
Yes.
So that's why it is said everything is there in our hands.
Mm. Yes, sir.
And best thing is by hitting the ill health. Usually we know by observing we can understand. But here you are going to hit it. Usually we hit anything which is any disturbed event in the life. It will reflect on the kids or it will reflect in the society. But here you are hitting here itself. While hitting so,
Mm,
you will understand how silly you are behaving with your
mm,
words or with your expectations. You are hitting the life. But here, when the so-called the so-called negativity is transformed in the positivity, and your just looks are sufficient, your breath is sufficient, your energy is sufficient to transform, to create that transformation. It may be health, or it may be the love, or it may be everything. And we all know by balancing these feminine and masculine energies, especially the reproductive activity, and especially getting the kids, if any would be married or going to, then they will have right sensations in the life, right,
mm, mm,
and will also utilize. See, it is beautifully said from mating to the metaphysical consciousness by Osho already said from somatic
mm,
union to the soul union. So this is
mm,
possible by balancing and understanding the counter energies. This is very, very simple methods. See, if couple are there, definitely I'll show you how best you can by very, very simple methods during my workshop. So I think here time is also not there. You can choose one partner. If partner is
mm,
not available, and you can have your kids. Role reversal is very, very simple method of working on the issues in the life. Hold your kid, hold your kid.
mhm,
It is the health of your spouse. So directly talk to the health which you want to improve. So the baby will answer you, or the next person will answer you. That's why it is beautifully said, love your neighbor. So here you are working with the health of your aunt or your spouse. So looking into the eyes, play the reversal role. Yes, I am suffering. What is the reason? What is the solution? Play the role
mm,
of,
mm,
let
mm.
say to that woman, play the role
Mm.
of her husband. and
Okay.
hold the hands of the daughter. That is the health of husband. So straight, posing the question straight. After some time, the right answer will come from the partner
Mm.
whom we have
Yes, sir.
chosen. This role
Yes.
reversal is very, very beautiful. People will come out with new ideas and total shift. It will happen.
Wonderful, sir. Wonderful. Sure, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Any other questions, my dear friends? We have few more minutes. We'll wait for. Please raise your virtual hands.
How is class today?
Wonderful, sir. I really got connected, sir. Very well. Very nice. Very well done, sir.
About a future life progression. And if at all anybody wants to derive the answers for your life situations from the angelic sources, usually it appears as external, but we'll find that all realms will exist within us. We can directly tap to Ashwini Devatas, there's a healing gods, if it is health issue. We'll find where exactly. We all know the temporal lobe is God's brain.
Yes, sir.
So looking at it, and we can go and we connect to these angels. And while doing so, usually most of the time, we want to seek the help from the external higher forces. So during the session, we'll feel that we are receiving from the higher source, like what we are getting from the energy from the Brahmarandra. Is it right? If everything is there within, we have to derive from within. You are the
Yes, sir.
center of everything.
Yeah.
So usually we say that we have to expand our consciousness, and we have to connect to the Shunya, that is ultimate, the consciousness. But see, when we can also start from that consciousness to this body. Like what you have seen the past lives, even though I have not said anything about past life, you can connect to all your dimensions. And this is the beauty of either meditation or these sessions will help us to derive the solutions very quickly. And especially if youngsters are there who want to be married, daily do this. Usually hold either teddy bear or this and wish, express the love. Of course, during all our the marriage looks, pelli chuplu, we will spend a lot of time if everything is not good. But here, you can just look here, hold at your would-be, whom you are going to attract in the life. So wish here the best things. Even simple wish. Yes, you have very good life. You are very, very kind to me. You are very lovable to me. All these qualities, see, we all know. Usually we say, marry only after settlement. Why? After settlement, you have the choice to choose. After maturity of the age, after financial settlement, you have more chances to choose the life. So here, choose the life. Spend some time. Close all the doors and spend some time instead of chatting with all the unnecessary people. The self-talk or would-be talk will help you to tune to that energies so that you can focus on your studies. One day, a lady came to me, sir, I have 4 boyfriends. Whom should I marry? I feel that I'm like Draupadi. Shall I marry all people? Then I did the session. She went into the future. She saw an entirely different person with all the qualities. After coming to normal state, she said, sir, I realized all these people are friends to me. Why I got attracted? Because one person will show a lot of love. One person is like bodyguard, always escorts me. One person helps in studies. One person entertainment. So all these things I thought is actually what Draupadi said. It is not having 5 companies, but she learned from the Dharmaraja, Bhima, Nakula, even Nakula, Sahadeva. Sahadeva means additional god. So I learned all the qualities. So it is the quality that matters. That's why it is said, Endaro Mahanubhavulu. That means more experiences we have to gain. Life appears very, very full, total. It won't lie in the perfection. Most of the time, with the spouse, we expect the perfection. But the totality can be experienced when we realize the align to the truth. What is truth? Truth is now, not to compare with past. Most of the time, we compare our failures and also compare with other failures. And we think that life is a failure, but it's a fantastic journey. So if every would-be married people understand this, yes, acceptance will come. When acceptance is there, we can allow the higher wisdom to flow from within. This is what is called responding with ability, responsibility. When responsibility is there, we'll adjust. It is nothing but adjust. Everything is good. We'll make it more good. And this technique. And second thing is, we all know, if you have more anger, more negativity, first release all that by shamanic, by candle method, by hitting the things, by under space. So all these things will elevate your vibrations so that you can attract, like life settle after life settlement, you can choose the best spouse. Most of the people before 25, they want to attract. That's a physical affinity, physical attraction, people we say. But with maturity of all these emotions, this energy, when it is rightly in motion, definitely it will attract the best one. What for? So when you are highly evolved, when your energies are elevated, definitely your progeny, you can attract the best progeny. So even the so-called mating also, the union also, it appears, say at physical level, whatever, Deham is Deham Brahmasmi, Aham Brahmasmi, we say, but Deham also, the Brahma Tattva can be experienced. So it is the platform where we live, we execute, we express. So in relationship, especially the love, what we call prema, what we say, prerana istu mamaikyam kaliginchetuantide prema annattuga. Love is a higher by emotion, where on both sides we can expect, where we can express, where we can experience all the shades of the life very effectively, very totally. So that's why the simple preparation of the youth, we say breath observation, meditation will definitely help. So by observing natural breath, we will become more natural. That's why we live very natural. We also attract very natural people, not unnatural people. In that way, Anapanasati is definitely going to help. Blissful breath awareness, as said by the Buddha. It is very, very beautiful. But the so-called wrong conditioning, what I am going to share with you by rebirthing, by anti-aging sessions, where the conscious connected breaths will erase all the negative condition. It's a very simple. See, our life it is not lifetime job. It is after this, we'll start our fresh life. We have to play our life. We have to see the life totally. Wherever we are, there is sharing of love. And there is a very beautiful thing. The shame, guilt, resentment, whatever we are carrying, bring it out like a balloon and cut those threads and see that all the resentment, guilt, whatever the negativity we are holding, going into the nothingness. This simple act, it has so much of wisdom. While doing so, your wisdom will, the transformative wisdom will elevate instantaneously. That's why it is said, Dhyana Dindu, Gnana, Gnana Dinda, Mukti. From meditation, from dhyana, we'll have this wisdom, gnana, then only liberation, the enlightenment. So this gnana aspect can be amplified with all the simple methods. That's why body is there. That's why karma is there. Otherwise, we can have all this understanding. But expression, implementation, all has to be there so that all the domains, especially the marriage, marry from ages. Marriages are made in heaven, but made hell here. So how that heavenly decisions are taken, if you understand by looking at our marriage purpose, our companion purpose in the LBL states, definitely, like earlier given example, I said, I expected Shobhan Babu to come, but Mohan Babu came. Otherwise, if I won't adjust, Babu Mohan, comedian, will come. So this understanding gives instantaneous transformation. Yes.
Wonderful, sir. Wonderful. Great, great technique, sir. We get to
Great.
experience one small technique today. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you, sir. So, any other questions, my dear friends? Please raise your hands.
You comment how the session went on.
Yeah. Please take a
Because it's
moment
nothing
and
but
give your
appreciation.
feedback. Yeah,
Appreciation. So appreciation open your heart, and you will be not an apple. Apple keeps the doctor away. It is appreciation keeps your heart ailments away.
yeah. Wonderful, sir. Wonderful. So, on behalf of all the participants, sir, I really appreciate you. I really convey our deepest gratitudes for your time and
I
for your
got it.
wonderful wisdom, sir.
I
Thank you,
got
sir.
it
Thank
from
you.
everyone. You are one. You are in oneness with them. So yes. What is that popping up? Yes, very nice. Very
That
great.
is a wonderful.
And happy Valentine's to everyone. Tomorrow we are doing Valentine walk and run. So my caption is be a Valentine icon by self-love and sharing soulful smiles. So all the TCS, the company people are joining. Tomorrow I am going to show all the thing is holding the people, the partner, how to express the love to oneself and the spouse or partner, kids. So while doing so, they will come to know what are all the hindrances in that effective love communication. And the second thing is, if at all they have any ill health, how to love ill health. I earlier said, if the problem is in the heart, lungs are also there, just by side of it, liver, these are all very, very healthy. How to derive that health from that? If you develop this, usually most of the time we curse. All autoimmune disorders are, or because of hating ourselves. So when you start loving, when you allow, so these organs also will help. So no need to derive from the higher forces. Here is a greater force. So how to utilize that during that self-love short sessions and instantaneously, I think Reverend Alex Orbito is a psychic healer. He beautifully how to release the stress by simple There's a very beautiful technique is there, and how to breathe to the center of the Mother Earth, because Mother Earth has all the qualities of forbearance, forgiveness, unconditional love. So that's simple because we are all walking. So in Qigong way of standing, we start the energies deriving from the Mother Earth, the love, which is the greater love, we say. After mother's love, Mother Earth's love is more. So how to derive? So like that, all the short sessions, we are with all the fun filled tomorrow we are doing. And the good thing is, I am holding at Kattal Pyramid Doctors Conference on Meditation and Consciousness on February 28th and March 1st. All the doctors, scientific people, healers, they are all going to talk on consciousness-based approach living, awakening the spiritual health consciousness globally. With that theme, we are doing it for 2 days. I think We'll do in the Pyramid Valley too in near future. So I have chosen doctors to be awakened, the medical community, because it encompasses doctors, nurses, physiotherapists, pharmacists, and many departments are there. So through the health, we can create the holism. శంకులో పోస్తే తీర్థం అన్నట్టుగా వైద్యో నారాయణో హరిహి అన్నట్లుగా. So doctors or medical community can create a maximum shift. So I want to make my doctors more super specialized in this field, so that the word of it is not the pill, it is the peace given by the words of the doctors, medical community will create the change. Hope the best. Happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, and all the best for all the ventures you're doing, sir. All the great service you're doing.
Let us all do
Very
together.
inspiring, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yes, sir. Yeah, I think it's late night, sir. People are into dozing off to sleep. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everybody, for joining. We'll see you all again. Thank you. Bye bye.